as hell. But I don't know if you've seen it or not, but my boy Kendrick Perkins said that CP3 is not a top 10 PG of all time. What you think about that, man? Get some hoop talk real quick before we let you out of here.
I think everybody's opinion is different.
Yeah.
You know, top 10 point guard all time.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's not a top 10.
I mean, you can make an argument for anything these days, you know. So I'm probably putting Chris in the top 10. I have to.
Okay.
You know, and it's like who was a pure point guard? Or like for me, you're either a point guard and you're not. Like there's not really in between. You are or you aren't. So I would say Chris because his assist to turnover ratio, like, and obviously he hasn't won a ring, right? But how many elite point guards have won rings in the NBA in the last like X amount of years? Like in NBA, shooting guards like small forwards and like centers, you know, like point guards don't really. That's like a college thing. You know, like what point guards have really won? Like you can have somebody like Curry or Shea, but they're not like your traditional PGs. They're elite.
That's why I tell people, if you want to make the argument as far as a top floor general, I mean, you can't really argue that. You can put CP3 in there. I'm not gonna argue that at all. But I don't know. We're just talking point guards, like the letter of the law. That's the position you played. Unfortunately, to me, there's 10 guys better than him.
But to his point, you got to throw out some combo guards then.
But that's what I said.
You gotta name me 10.
That if you wanted to do
name 5 better than Chris, so I can see who I can pick out.
That's easy. That's easy.
Go ahead.
You got Magic. You got Isaiah. You got the Big O. You got who else I said?
Curry.
Curry.
All right, they can't hear me. But
You want me to say the one that I?
Okay, that's easy.
Agree with is Tony Parker.
Tony Parker for sure.
Gary Payton.
I'm taking them 5 for sure.
Who'd you have?
Dame.
I got John Stockton.
Dame is better though.
John Stockton is top 5 all time. I'll tell people. I know you don't agree with that either.
I say nothing.
But
Yeah, I'm not arguing John Stockton at all.
But I'm just saying with the 5 I just
Gary
named,
Payton?
how could you? I put him in my top 10. But listen, now what they leaving out is now Gary Payton got a championship and a defensive player of the year.
A role player. He was on the
He got who did he get a championship with?
With the Heat,
He hit that little shot.
But like I always tell people, I have no knock on Chris. But guess what? You've had the chance as the number 1 option. You've had the chance now as a role player. You couldn't get it done. That's not these other players' fault.
I mean, that's an argument. That's a very valid argument.
That's not Gary Payton's fault that he lucked up.
I got Chris in there just because, like, he's nice. Like, if you watch the film, you got to give him the nod.
He's a floor general through and through. I mean, you can't argue that through and through. But like I said today,
what about the trade where they blocked him, though?
Oh, the Lakers trade.
Like, hold on. Let's put that into the.
David Stern talked about that, though.
That's crazy, you know.
He said that he had to make a trade that was best for the organization, not what was best for the Lakers.
That was unprecedented.
Crazy. But again, that's not something that these guys can't control. Tony Parker can't control. Greg Popovich seen him and said, I need you here with Tim Duncan. That's what I'm saying. He can't control that. But Tony Parker got a Finals MVP. That's what
No, Parker is a really good player.
That's an elite guard, though.
But he also played for the Spurs.
I'm saying Tony Parker is an elite guard, though.
So CP3 in your top 10, though. Bottom line.
I gotta have
you. Gotta look it up.
See, they love lists, but I'm not.